yeah, just both. Yeah, I just want to continue that story, my life and during this time. See what I'm saying? But the last one I did, I was in Jamestown. That's when I was shot called a crip. But I got out and I stayed out like maybe I almost had a 10-year run, but till I got caught up going to this liquor store, me and a couple of my nephews and shit. And when I walked in the store, a Mexican, I don't know if he drunk or anything, he bumped straight into me and looked at me like I was shit. So I got off on his ass, and I went to jail, but they let me out because like the way shit happened. But I guess they looked at my record and came back and rearrested me and shit. So I was in jail doing a violation for I was scanning Iran because I was like trying to get my money. I went straight out of town and shit instead of going to report to the parole officer. I like shit when they catch me, shit, I'm gonna have money. But I got caught up and I did like 4 months violation, and I thought I was finna go home. They had me up in Ironwood prison, so I thought I'd go home. So they like, man, everybody was going home. I'm like, man, what's up with me? They like, man, you going back down to the county jail. So I forgot all about that shit that happened at the store and shit. So man, I was like, damn. So I went back down to the county, man. I ended up taking 7 years, and I went to Solid prison. Solid was straight, you know what I mean? I was on Central, me and J-Bone from the hood, and I ended up going to the North Yard, and North Yard was cool. This was like in, 90s, early 90s, I was in there. And I was in, damn, what building was that? Rainier, yeah. So, I ran into one of my childhood friends, Lil Man, for 6'2's Brill, we've been always like brothers, so that's family. But, I was up there, just me till T-Loon came up there. But I was only brought in the yard till T-Loon came, and Billy Bob and all of us, and we was up there chilling and shit. But it was like laid back. I was on the like second tier. Next door to me was J-Rock from Swiggly Lane, and that nigga Wack from 2 P's in the B. And it was like, to me, motherfucker, my celly was robbed from Payback Crips. So, we was chilling. Nigga, my cell was pimped out. I had a little fish tank in there, made a 4-jar fish. I had little guppies in it, carpet on my floor, TV. My shit was pimped out. So, that was the best thing. I really did time. It was like laid back. I was going on my family visits and shit. Every 60 days, my wife was running and shit. So, man, I like, man, that was a smooth ass sense right there. Like, smooth ass doing time in prison, man, And it was some righteous homies up there, like Mo for Marvin, him and Psycho for Marvin, and niggas, I was really Big Spike from Matrix Gangster, Goose from 7-4, all of them. We was out there like hanging every day, man. See what I'm saying? And I got out of there in 96. Yeah, 96. I paroled from there, but it wasn't really no fun going on up there. We never had a riot or nothing. Even different races never did shit. Like the program was smooth. You feel me? So once I got up out of there, me, I jumped back to the game, to the streets. You know what I mean? Try to get that money. But I stayed out for a minute. Started going in and out of town and getting that money. I went to, when I got out, I met this dude named Philly. So I flew out to Virginia, Richmond, Virginia, and see what it was like. So I said, okay, it's cracking out here. So I went back to LA, came back to Virginia with a half a bird, and did my little thing and shit, you know what I mean? But from there, then I went to Tampa, Florida. I went from Florida, you know what I mean? All this money I'm getting, I'm like in the gang getting this money, man. And man, it's lovely out there. I don't even know why I brought my ass back to California, man. It's so lovely out there in the Western States. But I'm just like giving up my life history and this and that, what I've been through in life, and hopefully by the time I get through with all these different little videos, you know, hopefully I can touch some young brothers, man, they get their shit together. You feel me? But I just want them to get an experience that nobody else, because, you know, a lot of young guys out there ain't got a father or brothers, you know, a father figure, nothing in their house. You know, there's a lot of single moms out there, single parents and shit, you see what I'm saying, and trying to raise a man. But, you know, it's hard to do that, raise a child to be a man, youngsters, because, man, they don't want to listen once they get in those streets. They don't want to listen because they listen to the other niggas in the street. So hopefully I can, you know, reach out to some of them and inspire them to do better, man. That's why I'm coming with this concept of keep shooting how I grew up with 9 sisters and 1 brother with no father, and how I end up being a gang member and a drug dealer and committing all these different crimes and shit like that. That shit ain't cool, man. As I sit back, because once I got that time, the way they looked at my record, like, damn, this career criminal right here. He don't even need to be on the street or deserve to be on the street. Let his ass rotten and die up in that motherfucker. But I kinda knew, got in there and got smarter and left that gang shit alone. Niggas in jail talking about, oh, that nigga both changed. Woo. No, I ain't changed. I just started using this right here to win my freedom back and get out. And I'm doing this right now, the day when I'm doing talking. Let you know, it's always, is it a will, it's a way you can get out that motherfucker, man. You ain't got to be in there listening to other niggas and telling them to do this, doing shit they won't do, but they want you to do it. You feel me? So, you know, I'm going to keep shooting this shit and keeping it real, keeping it 100. You know what I mean? Okay, I'll get back in a minute.